Welcome back to Studio STL, and happy Friday to you. We're here with What's Hot, and Dan Buffa, our film extraordinaire, is joining us outside on our lakeside renovation and design weather deck. Dan, thanks for being here with us today.
Well, thank you, Chelsea. It's
absolutely.
great to be here.
He's taking the shades off.
It's a great day. It's nice outside.
It is a great day. It's beautiful. And 14 years after The Sopranos concluded their iconic run, the story of Tony and family, it continues with the many saints of Newark.
I know. We both came to an agreement. Yeah, this movie is 14 years in the making. Ever since that finale went to black and we never really knew what happened to the main character, now we get that answer. And it's a very exciting and well done movie because the anticipation is just white hot. And I think they did a good job.
They did do a good job. We're actually going to give you a sneak peek right here with Fox's Ashley Dvorkin. Take a look.
Antonio Soprano.
The Many Saints of Newark starts its story in the 1960s during the city's race riots and a time of rival mob families battling for territory. It's where audiences find a past full of familiar characters, including a young Tony Soprano, played by Michael Gandolfini, son of the late James Gandolfini.
What aspects did you find were the same in your version of Tony Soprano and your dad's?
Besides from the obvious, which would be physicality, like holding my shoulders in a way, I really learned how to use my eyes in a way where he would have his head down. I knew that if I embraced his physicality, the audience would really see a lot of Tony. And then I would have much more room emotionally to completely be different than him.
At the center of it all, Christopher's father, Dickie Moltisanti.
I always had this longing to be with Christopher more. And this was kind of that opportunity.
He's kind of like trying to redefine himself in some new way, but he's not really sophisticated enough to know what that is. On the other hand, he's totally, part of that cycle of violence that he can't really escape.
And while series fans can reminisce, the cast says the film stands on its own.
You don't have to be a fan or even know about the series to appreciate the movie.
When David Chase's name is attached, you're in the hands of a real auteur and a real visionary. And so it's exciting that we have more possibility now with this movie.
Could there be more chapters to this? Could there be?
There could be, yeah.
In Hollywood, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
Okay, that was the sneak peek, and I'm not going to lie. I'm holding up my Baptist finger, my shame. I have actually never seen The Sopranos, but it's still a great movie for non-Sopranos watchers, right?
It is. It's a great mobster flick, and just to see how they can build a world that many people know, and for the ones who haven't watched, I think there's a lot of intrigue. You get to see how Tony Soprano became the gangster, why he become the gangster, even if it's not his movie. It's more about his mentor, Dickie Moltisanti, played by Alessandro Nivola, who you will know after this movie. That's how good he is. It's his movie.
Oh, I'm really excited to dive in and see this one. And it really is
I'm jealous you haven't watched it. I'm so jealous.
I know. Maybe I'll have to take the Studio STL viewers with me along for my Soprano journey.
I'll come too.
But it really is a Tony Soprano origin story.
It is. I mean, he isn't the main character of this movie, but he is. It's about how he became Tony Soprano, how the influence of his uncle on his life and how it led to the TV show. And I think there's a lot of intrigue, even for non-Sopranos fans, for just, a good old style gangster movie. You can't turn it down.
You can't go wrong. I love gangster movies. I like the shoot 'em ups and the fire and the blood. I like it all.
Carnage.
Okay, and then I saw one of my favorites in that preview, Leslie Odom Jr.
Yeah. He plays kind of the new kid on the turf, the one that's trying to take away, let's just say, the Italian Americans' turf and say, hey, we want a little turf for our own, and he's great. It's not a huge role for him, but a little bit of Leslie Odom Jr. goes a long way.
It does. I love Leslie Odom Jr.
He's terrific.
If you're watching this, Leslie Odom Jr., I'm a huge fan.
Pay attention.
Wow. Okay, so that was the movie that you recommend this weekend. Viewers can see it on HBO Max.
And in theaters.
Which is a win. This is your thumbs up.
Yeah, it's a thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. But you also have one movie that you're going to give a thumbs down.
You can't like them all, Chelsea. I would love to. It's Venom, Let There Be Carnage, a.k.a. Venom 2. Look, Tom Hardy's in the movie, so it's not abysmal. But this is one of those movies where the lead actor essentially argues with himself for the entire movie because he has an alter ego, Venom, who happens to be a hero but also kind of wants to eat flesh too. So he's got this journalist has this alter ego, and the whole movie kind of centers off of that. And then Woody Harrelson has a bad wig on, and Naomi Harris is there, and Michelle Williams, but it just never really knows what it wants to be. And same as the first one. So Sopranos all the way.
Sopranos all the way, and Venom 2. We're gonna give it a thumbs down, but there's some big stars in Venom 2 though.
Really is, yeah. I mean, Tom Hardy did the first one, and look, he is a terrific actor. Tom Hardy could read the phone book in his British accent and be great. But here, you know, when a great actor doesn't have much to do, it's a great actor that doesn't have much to do. That's Venom. That's Venom 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, well,
he's so good.
Dan is giving it a thumbs down, but if you're still dying to see all of the carnage and the back and forth arguing in the head, it's now in theaters. No HBO Max on this one. It opens up today, October 1st, and you can join the conversation on Facebook at Venom Movie. Dan, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Oh, and don't forget, Many Saints of Newark is in theaters, and you can stream it on HBO Max. Again, you can join the Facebook conversation online as well. You know what to watch this weekend? That's what's hot. And we'll be back with more Studio STL when we come back.